What's up, YouTube? It's your boy MegaCasshern once again, and I'm just gonna do a quick little deck update on what I ran at Anahiem Regionals. Um, and then after I'm done with that, I'll tell you what happened during each match or whatever. So, and I'll just tell you like what all happened while I was at regional. So here we go. We got triple Eatos, 2 copies Crusader of Endymion, 1 Evocator Chevlar, 1 DD Warrior Lady, triple Beast King Barbaros, Neo Salius, 3 copies, and Elemental Hero Stratos. We got triple D Fisher, triple Gemini Spark, 1 MST, 1 Book of the Moon, 1 Emergency Call, whatever thingy, 1 Rhoda, 1 Forbidden Chalice, 1 Pot of Duality, Dark Hole, Soul Release, Solemn Warning, Mirror Force, Turn from Different Dimension, Bottomless, Dub on Skill Drain, Dub on D Prison, Dub on Force Back, Dub on Macrocosmos. Yeah, that's my deck. There was a few changes the night before to it of what I chose to run. The main change was the force backs. I felt that my main problem with decks was when they were the special summon stuff like, I don't know, Stardust and stuff, and I figured most decks can't just synchro without having to normal. So if you have to normal first, you'd have to pretty much get them on the field, and most decks don't really stop that because, say someone played Debris Dragon, he's only 100, like 1,000 attacks or something like that, and you can't bottomless him. You can Solemn Warning him, but I highly doubt you're gonna pay 2,000 life points for the Debris Dragon. So what I did is I just said, screw it, I'm putting Force Back. Force Backs is negate and put them back in your hand. So yeah, you get it back to your hand, but now you don't have nothing on the field. I'm just going to smack you for another beater next turn, because you're probably not running Battle Fader unless you're running Formula Monarch, whatever the heck it is. So, yeah, YouTube, that's my deck. Let me show you the side deck real quick. I made the side deck, like, in the car. Like, all the way there. All bad. Just in case I was against any GBs, I ran a GB Hunter. I don't know why people don't side this. Like, if your deck is weak against GBs, to me, this is probably one of the best cards, because they can't even put their card back in their deck at all. Like, and you can't chariot this, because it's like a continuous effect. You're not going to do anything about it. You're going to be like, oh, I'm a beast, I'm just going to smack you with the unpowered Laquari. So, like, I think it's like 19 or some crud like that. And you're like, oh, GB Hunter. He's like, tag, and you're like, no tag, sir. And they could just sit there and cry and whine and scoop. Because if they don't have Dark Hole, Lightning Vortex, or something like that, you just go get in that booty. End the story. Protect another Forbidden Chalice, because Barbaros puts in work, especially when you Forbidden Chalice him as your opponent attacks him. Like, I had this opponent who synchroed for... he synchroed for Red Dragon Archfiend. He was like, smash Barbaros. I said Forbidden Chalice. He was like, oh, so we're both there because it's effectively negated? I was like, no, because Forbidden Chalice gives you 400 attack too, so he's at 3,400. Goodbye. And he just sat there looking like a punk. It was pretty pro. One more Mystical Space Typhoon just for more back row hate. Dub on Lightning Vortex just when I can't get a Dark Hole. And because sometimes, like Cyber Dragons, man, they just put in work, and I can't really do anything about it. Because 2100 automatic is bigger than my 3000, and I gotta... I mean, it's not bigger than 3000, but it gets there faster than 3000 does because I gotta have skill drain on Forbidden Chalice for my Beast King Barbaros. Started another bottomless just in case I'm playing against some deck with more. I mean, just as many beaters as I do. Like if I played against light beatdown, this is for them, you know. Breakers, more back row hate. I think I have one more. Hold on. No, I don't have one more. Once a Zank, I actually like him better than Snowman Eater because he sends it to the graveyard. So, I just like him a little better. Well, Nobleman cross out. Screw your Raikou. Dub on DD Warrior Lady, just because she's freaking pro tech in the story, especially in the move play deck. Like, they just put in work. Like, oh, really? Stardust? And it's like, oh, no, not really Stardust. Stardust, go bye-bye. We got Royal Oppression. Someone told me this was stupid because I'm running Eatos. I didn't see it as stupid, really. When I started in Royal Oppression, I started in Thunder King, which I do not know where it is right now. But I started in Thunder King with Royal Oppression, took out my, and I usually started another Forbidden Chalice. And, yeah, like DD Warrior Ladies and stuff. And just left, like, 2 Eatos. Or something like that. Or sometimes 1. Because Royal Oppression would stop him. But someone told me it's stupid just because I won't be able to do my Eatos plays. And that's the main point of my deck. But that's not the main point of my deck. It's just Eatos is dope. So I'm going to call it Eatos. Feel me? And finally, DD Survivor. I tried maining him. He's a free beat stick. But he's not that consistent, really. Like, if someone just sends him to the graveyard before you can get something out, I mean, there's no really reason to play it. But if they, I don't know, say you attack into a Raikou, they destroy your Dimensional Fisher, and then they're probably going to just go over him next turn. And now you got a monster in the graveyard, and now you can't go for Eatos or anything. So that's the reason why I didn't choose to run him. See, I only have about 3 minutes left, so quick up. I'm telling you about Anahiem. First round, I went against a Hopeless Dragon deck. Dude was pretty tight. Dimensional Fisher wrecked that fool. And I was at table 200 something at the moment. Game 2, I went up. Not game 2, but match 2. I went against an Infinity player. First game, I played double Dimensional Fisher and set a Macro Cosmos, special summon Eatos, normal summon Alias, and set a Gemini Spark. He scooped first turn. He sat it in like a bunch of Raikous and stuff because he knew it'd pop my stuff or whatever he wanted to do, and he went off, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then waited till about third turn when he was getting ready to go. He had popped my Dimensional Fisher, and I tried to Macrocosmos him, and he popped that too. And he had all the cards he needed in graveyard. He was like, let's go, I'm about to be pro. And he just tried to go off with his Infinity junk, and I was like, Royal Oppression. And he just said, scoop. It was epic. And then third game I played against Fish OTK at table 3. No, table 4. And first game I beat him because I removed from play his Treeborn Frog and his Ronin Totem or whatever. Because he had something. He had his graveyard set up to where next turn he could just go off with that freaking Oshka Lion thingy. But I just stopped that with the Macrocosmos. I mean Soul Release, and then went off. And then second game, I played against him, and he got his lad off, force backed it. Then he Ocelant, force backed it. And I just whapped him for game. Fourth game, I ended up losing to X Sabers. Fifth game, I won again. Sixth game, I beat someone else. Like, I think those two were debris players. And then third game, I lost to freaking Blackwings. I mean, the next game, I lost to Blackwings. That was just stupid. I freaking hate Blackwings because they can play good against almost any deck. So, nothing I can do. Well, time's about up for me, y'all, because I'm not partnering. But, yeah, let me know what y'all think, and I'll catch y'all later.